Good morning, everybody. It's Captain Harris, day after the El Paso show, just chilling in our Airbnb until it's time to go to Austin this afternoon. So,
that was fun.
That was indeed fun. Like I said before, that was one of the shows I was looking forward to the most this tour, and it didn't disappoint. Like, it was, again, really amazing to see them in such an intimate setting for, the size of venues they normally play. Like, the floor didn't even seem full.
Yeah, we overheard their security guy say to somebody over the barrier how hard it was to get all the equipment in the building, and they didn't even have that. They usually have two stained glasses on each side.
Yeah, they just had
they
the
only
one.
Had one for this, so they had to squeeze stuff in, and the Spitfire looked enormous in that room.
Yeah, and this poor Spitfire's propeller didn't get turned on last night, and Bruce was commenting about it. Yeah, Bruce was mentioning that. So, yeah, we had a great time, and it was just awesome. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, I can't remember, but I didn't get any sleep the night before, and I was like so worried that I was just gonna crash and be like, oh, it's like, oh my god, I've been looking forward to this show for so long, and I didn't get any sleep, and I was just gonna crash. I somehow had like just maximum energy that whole show, and I just enjoyed it to the fullest. I just kept sitting there and in the middle of the show thinking how lucky we are to still have them doing this after COVID with at the age they're at, and they're just fantastic. Like they had a few bumps with Bruce's voice and stuff in South America, which was worrying, but it was almost perfect. Take for a few timing issues last night.
Yeah, they had a few timing issues, and it was just Bruce was off with the band. But that's been kind of normal over the last year or two, so they can figure that out. It's always something.
Yeah. Tomorrow is going to be at Moody Center in Austin, and it is going to be hot. So we're going to take you along on our little travel day today, and then tomorrow we will see you in Austin. How are we doing?
We're doing okay. It is currently local time 1:04. We are at B3 Southwest.
Yes, it's almost time to go to Austin for show number 2. But we must still talk about show number 1.
We must talk.
Here we are.
So,
we were on different sides of the barrier, so we got, full 360 vision of the
Panorama.
The Dome Bowl, or whatever it was called.
The Dome Bowl. The Don Hoskins Memorial Stadium.
9/11.
9/11.
Anyway.
The show was on 9/11.
It was. And so Dave and Adrian's side with Steph, and you had Yannick's side?
I had Yannick's side with no one. No one I knew.
There
but
was
I
nobody
made,
on that side.
No one. It was just me. Just me.
Wow.
But I made friends.
Okay, so what was your experience like on Yannick's side?
Well, I'm going to first start with Trivium.
Okay. Yannick's side Trivium.
Yannick's side Trivium. The lights are blinding, and I'm not talking about Shadows Fall. What a great song, great band. The Trivium Light Show, if you are going to be in the first couple of rows and you're watching this, you might just want to bring sunglasses because your retinas are going to explode.
Or maybe those special sunglasses you use to look at the eclipse.
Honestly, yes, because it's...
You can't even look at the stage.
You cannot look at the stage. I remember I full on just had to look at the ground.
Yeah, or just close your eyes and be like...
And just be like, I think this is good. I hope I can see after this.
I had never heard a single song that they played.
No, I wasn't. I was expecting them to play at least some sort of In Waves or something, even Pull Harder on the Strings. It's something old or something maybe new that's bigger, but I legitimately
Something from a Jurassic period?
Something from a Jurassic period, yeah. Something from...
maybe Wrathchild?
We're going to cover Wrathchild. But I mean, good for them for playing new or deeper cuts. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything really about Trivium. James?
I mean, they're from Orlando. That's about as much as I know about them. But they were good. And somebody asked me who hadn't seen them before, because I said, yeah, I've seen them before. And they asked me, what do you think? And I was like, well, I don't want to put my ideas into your head of oh, they're great or they're bad or whatever. I just said, I like them. They're a legit metal band. But, I don't see myself going back to them, to listen. But they're a huge band now.
They're huge.
They're huge.
Huge. Big time.
So,
Which is good for them.
Yeah, and Maiden will make them even bigger.
What was up as a guitarist? As James plays guitar, what was up with Matt Heafy's like extra guitar strap thing? Did you?
Oh, that's his special strap he uses on the other side to balance his guitar properly.
That way he doesn't have any neck dive.
It's for his posture. He's talked about it as it's kind of like Steve uses like all of his mom's gym socks
To line the shoulder pad thing.
Yeah, so that his shouldies doesn't get doesn't hurt. But he has like a strap on both sides because it sets the balance on his guitar perfectly for him. So that's what that is. And he was having some problems with his
wireless or whatever.
Yeah,
or his monitors
behind his butt. So he had a guy like, playing with his butt.
He
for
did,
a whole song, which he mentioned. And they're good sports. Like Matt Heafy's a super cool guy. Even if I don't really listen to Trivium, everybody likes Matt Heafy. He's just awesome.
He's a very cool dude.
Anyway, on to Maiden.
Yeah, I mean, being on Steve and Yannick's side was obviously a real treat. It was pretty tame, I would say, like in terms of crowd on my side. Looking at the screens, I could see that your side was much more jumpy and more flavorful, I'll say.
Yeah, we were leading the charge with the jumps.
But by no means was it bad, because obviously Yannick's very entertaining, and it's always nice to have Steve sort of right in front of you, screaming the words into your face.
Sweating on you.
Absolutely just pouring it on. But it was fun. And then just having the band back and...
Honestly, and I was talking about this with another fan last night, it's crazy how much energy they bring. Like the last show they played before El Paso was 65,000 people in Mexico.
To a rabid audience.
And then they literally brought the same amount of intensity for, 7,000 people?
Yeah.
It was just as good. So
yeah, I thought they played fantastic. Obviously, you've probably mentioned it last video, the little wonkiness in a few areas.
Yeah, we've noticed that in some other shows of the tour where they just, I don't know, it's like Bruce just can't hear the band all of a sudden.
Right.
And then they all kind of look at each other like,
where are we?
Together, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they get back onto it. Yeah, but you're right. They all look at each other and they check back with Nico like, what time do you have?
And then this is when Rod is probably like, I told you we should have done in-ears. And Adrian's like, yeah, you should, and I do. But,
yeah.
Or, use a metronome.
So do something, but it's always the old songs. Never
But
the new songs.
they are, you can never say they're not live. They are as live as they get, and because they mess up all the time.
Well, not all the time.
No. But every show, there's always something.
Every show, there's something.
There's always something, but that's kind of part of the fun of it.
Other than that,
so we had another mention of Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere in Time.
An
Somewhere on
unexpected
tour.
spot.
Yeah, where do you remember where it was?
It was the end of Iron Maiden.
Whoa.
And Bruce said, we'll see you all somewhere in Texas, somewhere in time. And we were just like, oh my God, it's back.
Yeah, we were all like screaming at each other. Like Chris and Darian looked at me just screaming, and then Matt was like, crazy.
Because, it kind of went quiet for a while, and I was like, maybe we were looking into it a little too far. But now it's like, okay, they didn't say anything in South America.
The
Fine.
vengeance.
Maybe they're just not taking this tour to South America, and they said somewhere in Texas, somewhere in time, so they may be saying we're going to bring Somewhere in Time to Texas. So we'll see how far that goes.
Maybe I'll come back to El Paso just for that.
I don't think they're going to play El Paso again.
You don't think so?
Well, when was the last time they played?
2003?
Give me Ed.
All right.
So it's very sparsely played.
Very. I'd much rather see them play like other markets, like Orlando or something.
In Texas?
In Texas, Orlando, Texas.
San Orlando.
San Orlando. Orlando.
We're very crazy about them playing Orlando.
So again, if you're watching this and you work at Maiden Towers, just continue to slip those emails and notes under the desk and onto the desktop of Mr. Smallwood. Let him know that Orlando is the best and only place they should be playing.
Night after night after night.
They should do a residency in Orlando.
They should, There's always people coming in and out.
It's what in and out. Anyway,
we need an In-N-Out.
Speaking of In-N-Out, we are headed to Austin after this, and they do have In-N-Out Burger.
And then we'll get to review, Whataburger versus In-N-Out.
Yes, we had Whataburger.
That's really what the purpose of this vlog is.
That's what the people want.
They want food reviews.
Yes, they mostly want food.
Anyway,
anything else you want to say, James?
No, other than getting blinded by Trivium's lights,
Jesus Christ,
and being singed by Maiden's pyro.
Yeah,
and that's just a part of the show. If you haven't ever been on the barrier, which I know a lot of people haven't, you get scorched by that fire.
It gets hot.
When Bruce uses his Icarus flames, like you can like feel like the puffs of hot coming out of it.
Yeah.
Please report to Delta Gate B1 immediately. This is your final boarding call, please, for Delta Flight 969.
Time for you to
If they don't get on that flight, those two people, their days are ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we're all gonna just hang out and talk until we head out to Austin.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the S, and
We're just gonna keep talking Maiden, keep talking
F to B.
we're gonna F to B. What does that mean?
It's whatever you want it to mean.
Oh God.
F to B.
F to B.
Comment below.
Comment below.
What is F to B?
F to B. What do you think it is? Anyway, the top comment once again wins a prize. You'll get a shout out in the next video. So give us your best review of this review, and we'll shout it out. So, cheers.
So you always told them let the margarita?
Literally at the end of the hall. Under the light. Here we are, room number 347. We have not gone in yet, so let's take a first look. My favorite thing about La Quintas. All right. Oh my God, honestly, not half bad. We've stayed in worse, but not by much. Anyway, we're gonna check in with you guys soon. I'm gonna freshen up.
Powder your face.
And now we're ready to go.
Go
Go ahead.
and use the toilet. Thanks for the privacy.
Oh.
Last time it just did that. But I broke it.
Oh,
I loosened it up.
Good fun.
That's enough.
How do you know?
This way, Father John. We're going to the bar.
Hey, so we came to check out a Maiden meetup that's at this place called Valhalla, and there's not too many people here yet. I haven't eaten since breakfast, so we said hi to some folks, and now we're gonna go try to find some food. What are we feeling like, Logan?
Anything.
So we're gonna go find anything right now.
And now for the back patio. Isn't this kind of neat? The staircase too, like. Okay,
You out of here?
see you guys in the morning.
All right.
There he goes.
All right.